And we are back in the 2023 NFL Draft. We had some unfortunate technical difficulties occur. We should be back good to go. Sorry about that, everyone. We left off here, alumni, if you're still here. We left off here with the Gage Pool selection by the Washington football team, the third overall pick.
Yep. Yes, we sure did. I mean, I'm telling you, in Houston right now, it is storming right now. It almost seems like a gloomy day here. I mean, if we just gotta pull through. Sorry for the interruptions.
Yeah, but we're going to jump right back into it here with the fourth overall pick. It's going to be the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
And they select Jeremy Thurman out of LSU.
Okay.
Another defensive tackle off the board. These defensive linemen are just flying off the board. We can actually look here at the draft board here, top available prospects. Looks like Kasim, how would you say it? Salevi?
I'm gonna say Kasim Selvey.
Selvey? Okay, well, Kasim
I'm saying
Selvey, I
Selvey.
mean, he is
I'm
like a
probably butchering
Brian
it.
Dawkins, Troy Polamalu type of guy, just massive hit
Oh,
power, and he's a rangy safety that can just cover ground.
that's what you want. You want a Troy Polamalu, Ed Reed safety. I mean, you can't beat it, dude.
All right, so we are going to, after this, we're going to allow the computer to take its time. And speaking of Kasim Salevi,
There it
he
is.
goes to Carolina, and that's a great selection there.
Oh yeah. Make that defense a little better. You know they got Christian McCaffrey, but
Yep.
now you got some defense. Oh,
Yeah,
the
and the
Broncos.
Broncos going to be up here with the sixth pick. Not sure what direction they're going to go in. They could be in the market for a quarterback. Nope, they're going to put in Jerry Biggers, left in that Ohio State, and that's two defensive linemen from Ohio State going in the top 10. What a day for that
Mm.
program.
Ohio State, man, they breed him. Seems like they're feeding him something different down there. I think.
One could say here. But here's division rivals with the Colts putting their selection, and they take a quarterback.
Cool.
Hayden
Okay.
Roberts out of Georgia. Wow. Gonna have to check him out after the draft. Haven't heard a lot from him, but the Colts
Mm-mm.
take him early, and the
Yeah, they sure do.
Texans are gonna be up. They traded up for the selection. They had someone in mind. You know it's not gonna be a quarterback, and that's gonna be a
Oh.
wide receiver. And it looks like they're gonna go Jacob Martinez out of Bowling Green with the 8 overall pick. He is
Mm.
selected.
I mean, look at. I mean, when you look at back at the tape, I mean, you can't deny it. What a great pick. Some would say underrated because he's small, but you see the speed, you see the ability, you see him in college with the slot position, just stretching the field out. Also getting 2 touchdowns off of the end around. I mean, this guy's can do anything.
Yeah, I mean, some people definitely would question this pick, saying you're taking wide receiver at Bowling Green State. But if you just look at his performance in the combine, in his pro day, his performance on the field, it
Mm-hmm.
really validates the selection of such a high pick here. I know Evan Lamb has to be happy about that selection, and I know Jimmy Ballard has to be happy with that too. He is such a versatile player here in the first round.
I mean, that's first and foremost. I'm glad the Texans took a wide receiver. You got to give Evan Lamb something to throw to. You have to give him some options out there.
You have to.
White can't do it all. We got to get a nice options out there.
Nope.
Nice reads.
And the addition of Martinez and Slayton here, Lamb definitely has something to work
Mm-hmm.
with here.
Yep.
And here the Buffalo Bills on the clock. They're going to go Sterling Hodges. He's going to be a left outside linebacker out of Virginia Tech. Solid selection there.
You gotta love it. I mean, they already got a full loaded offense. I mean,
Yeah, they got
explosive. Some would say.
Diggs and Allen. They pretty much hold down the offensive side. Defense is probably a good choice, good path to take. And actually, the Cardinals they put in their selection. They're going to go
Mm,
a left end, Josh
that's
Burbank,
nice.
and a lot of defense early here in this
A
draft.
lot of them. I feel like defense this year. I mean, wow. Can we look at the draft board for a second? I mean, is defense the top this year? A lot of line going. A lot
And
of
we will
line.
see as the Eagles
Look at
take
that.
another defensive lineman. Chicago Bears going to be up next, and we look at the top of this draft board here, and it looks like it's going to start going in to some offensive players coming up soon.
Can we take a look at this number 2 and number 3 there? I mean,
Of course. So that's going to be tight end Matt Scally here out of Bowling Green State there. You know, Martinez is running mate there. Two of them having a great time.
Oh, man. Matthew Scally, just a grind player, man. Grit and grime, just getting deep in the trenches almost, and just a lot of strength.
He can give you, passing, but, he can be an extra lineman there on the field.
You couldn't have said it better. You could not have said it better.
Yeah, and then here we go with versatile running back Aries Hopkins having a good mix of speed and strength here. And he ran a 4.4 there in the combine and in the pro day. I think he can be a stud. We'll see where he goes. And Chicago's actually going to be up to pick.
There we go.
And we'll see if they decide to go offense or defense here, because there's a star cornerback here out of Notre Dame that I think any team would like to have. The pick should be in. And it is, and there it is. Kevin Rucker out of Notre Dame.
Oh, there it is, yep. Just locking down wide receivers left and right, man. It's only logical to get them.
Yeah, I mean, getting the number 1 quarterback in the class at 12, I mean, that's definitely good value there for the Bears.
Just adding to the secondary for Khalil Mack just to make terror happen on the defensive end.
And with the Bucks, they go Mathis Jackson, defensive tackle. So the Bucks, I mean, Tom Brady retired. They fired Bruce Arians, their head coach, and they signed Frank Wright from Indianapolis. So a lot of changes there in the Buccaneers.
Now, would you say this is a complete rebuild for the Buccaneers, or what are you thinking, huh? I mean,
depending on what they did with the quarterback, it might be. And Atlanta sends in their selection with Reggie Reese, left outside linebacker out of Clemson. Speaking about a team that actually is in a full rebuild, I think that's what Atlanta should be doing. They should be looking to get off Matt Ryan and really just rebuild his roster.
I was just about to say that. I mean, I'm kind of shocked that Atlanta didn't take a quarterback here. I mean, Matt Ryan's getting a little old. He's getting up there. Maybe it's time to turn the tides.
Yeah, but I guess they're gonna ride that wagon till the wheels fall off. And here the Seahawks take left end Antoine Crothers. Man, these ends just
they're flying off
the first round.
They're flying. They're just flying off. It looks like everybody's looking to just better the defensive line and look for that X factor. They're all looking for it, but I don't know. Only a select few will get it, I feel.
I mean, a pass rush is the best way to neutralize a star quarterback. And the Jets, they finally go offense here. They're going to take Dalton Ellerbe out of Tennessee.
There.
I'm surprised.
There we go.
Marcus, what was his name? Jones? Marcus Spears?
Let's take a look.
Marcus Joseph out of Penn State. I thought he was ranked pretty much the number 1 running back number 1 wide receiver across the board, and he doesn't get taken here. And right as I say that, he's going to go to Kansas.
There he goes. Look at that. I mean, look at that. Give Mahomes another. You know what I'm saying? They're doubting him. Give him Mahomes.
Yeah,
He'll make the play.
They did lose Tyreek Hill in the offseason, so they definitely needed a wide receiver. And
Raiders are on the clock, huh?
Yep. Oh, they're going to go Larry Atkins, the number 1 middle linebacker on the board out of Miami. Very good selection there for the Raiders.
Yeah, they need someone on defense. I'm not going to lie. I mean, after losing Ruggs, I mean, they have no offense. I mean, they should have went wide receiver, to be honest, but their secondary and their box is weak.
And with the 19th pick in the draft, the Saints select possibly the next Jimmy Graham in Matthew Scott at Bowling Green State.
I mean, this man is just incredible. I mean, just gets dirty with it. When he puts those pads on, he doesn't fear anybody, and he gets straight to business every time he steps on the field.
Oh, 100% here. And he was mocked to the Saints in pretty much every mock draft experts have put out the last couple of weeks. The Lions, we'll see what they take. They've been mocked actually to take Aries Hopkins a lot. We'll see what they do here. And they follow the mock drafts.
They do it.
Taking Aries Hopkins out of Maryland.
This man's explosive. This man is explosive. Detroit has got a good running back tonight.
Now, one could say the next Barry Sanders.
You could. You honestly could. This man is so shifty behind the line of scrimmage. He breaks the edge. He's gone.
Yeah. And with the next selection, the Steelers, they take a outside linebacker, Peter Lucas, just trying to get some help for TJ Watt, JJ Watt's younger brother there. Trying to get him some help on the edge.
You got to. I mean, you still got Ben there? I mean...
No, Ben did retire. We can check. Oh. I believe Drew Lock is the quarterback of the Steelers. We can check that out after this draft. But the Vikings go with defense tackle Jeff Bartell at Oklahoma State.
There it is. A lot of D-line just flying off the draft list this whole first round. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, but the Ravens actually switched up and they go tight end, Stan Bass. Interesting selection.
This man in Boise State likes to stretch the field, likes to run deep routes. Almost looks like a wide receiver, but could block so graciously. I mean, it was great. Home of the blue turf.
Yeah, and the Dolphins, the Ravens, they like to run, so you need a wide receiver, a tight end that can block. And
Facts. Speaking
about the Dolphins, they take Braden Lovelockett out of UCF. What a name.
The thing about this guy, if you love it, you gotta lock it, you gotta draft him, and the Dolphins did just that.
Love the acronym there. As the Bengals take Dell Bennett out of Vanderbilt. Trying to get some help for Joe Mixon, I believe, there in the backfield.
I mean, someone's got to block, right? I mean, somebody's got to block. Somebody's got to do it. But this man he does more than that, though. He's very explosive at the backfield as well.
Can't go wrong with giving Joe Burrow more weapons here, as the Cowboys look to give Dak more protection here, as they go left guard Byron Beckham out of West Virginia.
There you go. Yeah, you have to. You got to protect the quarterback at all times. And then I'm pretty sure Dak throws with the right hand. So, I mean, you got to protect the left side. The blind side is most important.
Oh, yeah, and speaking about the blind side, the Chargers go Conrad Herbert, left tackle of Oklahoma State.
I mean, this guy, he's a big boy. He likes to eat. I heard back in the whole Oklahoma State, this man was first at the buffet every time.
Oh, and I believe it. The lunch lady be like, "Hey, Conrad, you're here for the second time this morning. What are you doing?" And here we got wide receiver Gio Derby out of South Carolina. Dolphins trying to get two more weapons over there.
Gotta love South Carolina. Is that the Gamecocks?
That it is. Oh, and here
safety
Brett Richards out of Westchester, going to the Green Bay Packers.
There it is. This man loves to hit. He loves getting his head in the play. He loves, I mean, I heard in an interview, he loves Jalen Mills. He likes to take play after him. This man's going to be something special.
Oh, yes, he is. And that's the highest player that Westchester ever had get drafted, as the Browns followed that selection with Denzel Wolf, halfback out of Washington State.
Oh, this guy, though. Woo! Oh, remember in the stadiums back at Washington State, the whole crowd did it. Oh, this guy's something special. I think the Browns made a good selection here.
And speaking about good selections, the Giants take left tackler Xavier Roundtree. So last year, the Giants had the number 1 overall pick. They took right tackle Russell Gregory, and followed that up with a left tackle Xavier Roundtree. So they're just really giving Daniel Jones all the protection he needs with back-to-back tackle selections in the first round.
Oof, you got to remember, the Giants were almost there. They were almost there. Now they're trying to build upon that.
They are, and nothing's better than investing in that offensive line. And speaking about the Super Bowl winning Jacksonville Jaguars take James Allen, right as a linebacker out of Florida, so keeping the guy in state.
Yep, get those arms stretched out and clap them together because this is fucking Florida, right outside linebacker. This man made big hits in college, man. Okay, here. Looks like,
Speaking about linemen, the Texans, considering a bunch of choices they have here, and interior offensive lineman might be one of those selections here.
This is an interesting one here. I mean, Lamb was pressured all season, let's be honest. This man was running for his life. What did he have? I'm getting. Hold on, I'm getting this paper coming in here. Lamb was sacked for 30 plus. He was sacked 30 plus times?
That would be correct.
You hate to see it. You got to get a line. I mean, you don't want to Joe. You know, you don't want to get Joe Burrow. You know, you don't want to get wrecked back there.
That would not be good. Of course, Joe Burrow getting his knee absolutely obliterated. He couldn't block for him. But which offensive lineman is the question here? A lot of good ones available. But thinking about if they don't go lineman, of course, defense is always a need.
Always. Gotta build defense wins championships.
If you're looking at safety, someone like Vince Farrell out of Villanova could be a good pickup there.
You know, reports, you know, the cornerback, you know, that one guy, I don't have the name, but the guy who just gave up all those deep bombs.
Jimmy Moreland.
I remember on SportsCenter they played it over and over again. This guy caught the ball and sat on his back, and still caught the ball in bounds. I mean, it was wild.
Yeah, very, very tough year for those Texans corners, but looks like the pick is in here for the Texans.
There we go.
And with the first pick of the second round, the Houston Texans are going to select center Lori Morgan.
Let's go!
Out of Colorado. The Texans, you know, kind of drafting for need there. Be a normal dev, and they're gonna hope that the right selection of for their future.
I think it's a great selection. I mean, these guys, you know, we need more blockers. We need to get Lamb Chop. I was gonna say his whole name, but we need Lamb Chop safe. We need him safe.
Can't go wrong with giving Lamb Chop support.
I'm being pulled away for a second here. I will be right back here. I got a little
Completely
side
fine.
interview.
We're going to start burning through these draft selections. So the Tennessee Titans are going to go tight end Ricky Dickerson there. And the football team selects Paul George, someone that the Texans were interested in out of Wisconsin. Duke Middleton goes to the Lions. Bo Cody, someone that the Texans were very interested in. He goes to the Panthers. Broncos select Greenfield, running back. Colts go linebacker. Patriots go right tackle. And the Bills taking a backup quarterback here, Levy Hawkins. Not sure what that means for Josh Allen. Very interesting selection there. Oh, the Patriots with another receiver, Jared Law at Penn State. Good selection there. And we're just going to keep burning through draft picks here. You can always look if you want back if I'm going too fast. But Vince Farrell out of Villanova, he gets taken. Good player there. Oh, we just check out the draft board here. No one that the Texans would be very interested in moving up for.
Jesus. I mean, once you step in that hallway and Man, just reporters everywhere, man.
Oh yeah, everyone wants to talk to you. You're the man with the
Jesus.
knowledge.
Couldn't even get in here.
As
Just
we, of
crowded
course,
me.
just burning through this draft here, trying to get to the Texans selection.
Yep. Here we go. Let's see what the Giants select here. Let's see what they did. Super Bowl. Tried to do it. Okay. I mean. Oh, strong safety here at Akron, Ohio,
Yeah,
huh?
Brian Walker, not a bad selection there in the second round.
Not a bad one. Underrated, some would say.
Oh, that'd definitely be a fair assessment there. As sticking in the secondary, Jaguars going to go Demetrius Weaver, free safety out of
Makes
Oklahoma
sense.
State.
Makes sense. I mean, they got the quarterback. The offense looks explosive. Defending champs. I mean, you might as well build the defense to make him more stronger. I wonder what the Texans are thinking about here, in their mind here. What are we thinking here? What is going through the mind of Randy Kitchens?
Yeah, I think Randy Kitchens is a little stumped here and not sure exactly what kind of direction he wants to go in here. Definitely a lot of players that a lot of holes to fill here, a lot of needs.
Can we see both offense and defensive needs?
Yeah, so the defense needs definitely linemen,
Okay.
but they did address that the first pick. And safety also appears to be a need, but I don't think the Texans really don't have anyone that's really in that selection here, except for maybe Dante Cox here.
I'm telling you, Dante Cox, he's good at penetrating. He's good at knowing what's happening in the moment.
Oh yeah.
He's just like he hits you rock hard every time. There's no doubt about it. This guy is just a hard soldier back there at strong safety.
Well, I don't know if Texans are going to go in that direction though. As they're
it's understandable.
But maybe look for a corner here. Maybe someone like George Fant. Nope.
It almost looks like a frantic look here by the Texans. I mean, I see everybody up there upstairs. I mean, it looks like they're jumping around to phones to phones to phones. I mean,
yeah, it looks like they really don't know who they want to take, but it looks like they actually might have found someone here. And with their third pick or third round, first pick in this round, Texans gonna take middle linebacker Heath Camp out of USC.
yeah.
And Camp the athleticism just insane.
So fast.
Very
so
fast.
quick. I mean, I was just thinking to myself, didn't say it out loud, but I mean, I thought that the Texans needed a defensive leader at the middle linebacker position, and right there, they just did it at USC. I mean, can't beat it. Camp, you know why he camps? He camps on that quarterback and gets the job done.
There it is. Gotta love what he's doing here. And we might just skip all the way here to the next pick. We're going to skip here to the Texans selection here, as all important players in our draft have been selected already. But now here in the fourth round here, it's very interesting to see where the Texans go. Oh, Jamarcus Beckham. Is that Odell Beckham's brother?
I mean, if it is, I mean, there is just... He knows how to get shit done.
There it is. It does. That's definitely an option here. Ooh, possibly Ronnie Baker. No, he looks kind of bad. Not gonna lie. And here's where the draft kind of just turns into one massive shit show.
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, some of these guys, they're not. I mean, we're doing phone calls about right now. You know, Dante Cox. I mean, I'm telling you, penetrates the offense in a good way.
Yeah, I mean, definitely doesn't look like a terrible player there. And
Rock
I'm not
hard,
sure doing
solid
a good
man.
defense. Someone like possibly Christopher Roper here out of Missouri.
See, right here, this is where legends are made. Deep in the draft, who defeat the odds and really show you that I'm doubted. I'm the underdog,
Yeah.
and I can show out anybody right now. You know, that dog in them. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, when you get drafted late, you gotta have that if you expect to succeed, because you're not gonna get the opportunities that higher drafted players get.
Exactly, and exactly. I mean, if you're not going to get that opportunity, and also you better make the cut, because who knows if you're going to even make the team? You might get dropped down to practice squad and get stolen. Who knows?
That definitely is something you gotta be careful for as a late round selection. But here, with the Texans having absolutely no one that they seem to be interested in, looks like they might field some trade offers here.
Like we got a call, huh?
Out there looking around, seeing if any team is offering something that they find enticing. And looks like they're actually going to take a Tampa Bay trade here, getting a 3rd and 7th round pick in next year's draft.
Now
And
that's
that
a
trade
big
is
trade.
in. That is an official trade here. Buccaneers going to be up, and let's just see who the Buccaneers take with that selection. They take tight end Dwan Jenkins. And here the Texans going to move on to their next selection there. What was your thought about that trade away there from the Texans?
I mean that's a good trade. You know, all of a sudden, all you heard was the phone rang, and next thing you knew,
oh wow,
that's how you. You know, it's smart on the Texans. You know,
yeah.
If you don't have something that you like, you might as well get something greater in the end. You know, explore your options.
I think you're completely right on that one. The Texans have a host of picks left. Texans have about 6-8 picks left in this draft.
I feel like one of these 4 picks in the 6th round are going to be probably one of the best players in the NFL. I'm going to say it right now.
Oh, we better hope so, because they got a lot of picks.
They got a lot.
And with that selection, they're looking around here at some secondary players. And looks like they actually might take a flyer on Dante Cox here in the 5th round, and they do. The pick is in. Dante Cox out of Maryland, strong safety.
Dante Cox, a lot of jumping ability, penetrates the offense, rock hard when you see him. One-on-one, this man can make plays. Great pick by the Texans. Gotta love Cox.
Okay. All right, you just gotta find.
I did.
And here the Texans have 4 selections here in the 6th round. Looking around at who they're going to take. And looks like they... Man, A-man coverage. Yeah. I don't know what kind of player he is.
But the Texans are looking for some nice outside linebackers to cover these speedy slot receivers nowadays.
That is 100% correct there. Yeah, that's one of the hardest things to cover, This lineman, I just don't know if he is can't really tell, is he good to play in coverage? Is he more of a hand in the dirt type of linebacker there? I guess the Texans going to find out when they select him with their 6th round selection here. The pick is in. Tony Gabriel on team Tennessee.
I mean, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Texans are getting these speedy defensive people who are going to make a big difference out there. Had a rough season last season, but
oh, definitely did not go the way they thought it was going to go.
It didn't, but the offense showed explosiveness at the end, towards the end of the season. Just blowing out the Titans, I believe.
Oh, that was the Lions. Just gave it to him at the end of the year.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This paper I got in here.
Someone gave you faulty notes. But you know what? Looks like we might actually take a flyer here on Jamarcus Beckham. Wide receiver out of Texas. Send it. hidden dev. Jamarcus Beckham, projected to be a third to fourth round selection, had some off the field issues which made him fall all the way late in the sixth, and the Texans pick him up.
Yeah, that's a beautiful pick. We need wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? They need them. The Texans need them. They need wide receivers to give Lamb Chop a chance to just make a play.
And I mean, that's a good start there, as they get a hidden dev receiver late in the draft, just like you said. I mean, if you get selected, doesn't matter where you're selected, you got to make plays. You got to have the mindset that you're a dog, and we'll see how his career goes. With the next selection, they're going to go another interior offensive lineman, this time Zach Bates, and Jesus Christ, he looks terrible. All right.
Yeah, this I just got in right now. Hot off the file here. That guy's not the guy.
Oh man, interesting. Definitely a criticized pick there for the Texans. And let's definitely see how that goes. That'll be an interesting case to follow there. And here in the 6th round,
Oh,
Texans looking around at possibly a backup quarterback, a developmental quarterback here.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, some people you seen Twitter, Lamb Chop, maybe a bust. I mean, if he has protection next season and still can't provide, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this might be a great investment here.
And here in the 6th round, they do go quarterback Andrew Brenner out of Virginia Tech. Just trying to get a backup quarterback for their young budding star Lamb.
I mean, now as a Texans player, I mean, at quarterback, are you as Lamb? Are you kind of questioning why the organization drafted another quarterback after last season?
I think that Lamb understands that, you know, injuries can happen, and I don't think if Lamb's threatened by a 6th round pick, I think he needs to reevaluate what he's doing here.
That is also true. I agree. Not
But
Taj Safar.
Here in the 7th round, Taj Schaefer getting selected here. Appears to be a nice power back there at Grand Valley State. We'll see what he can do. And I believe that's going to do it here for the Texans draft. Nope, they do have one more selection.
I swear. The Texans are looking for speed. It looks like they're going to live and die by speed here.
And definitely be interesting to see what they do here.
Did it say Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence?
Is that what it said right now?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Where was that at?
Last one. The last prospect.
Trevor Lawrence.
It's Trevor Lawrence at the center position.
Trevor Lawrence at center position. That is incredible.
There it is.
Well, don't think we'll be taking Trevor Lawrence. But not sure who else we're going to take here. Yeah, we might take a flyer on another middle linebacker. No, maybe a corner.
Maybe that corner out of Alabama.
Another Cox selection, huh?
I mean, once they're up, you can't deny him.
I mean, he is slow as shit. He will not be on the team. He is slow as absolute dog shit.
Yeah, he didn't show promise in the 40 yards. Let's just say that.
But you know what? Maybe we take another flyer on. No, he's garbage.
Okay, there it is.
Possibly take a flyer on Joey Griffin, another interior lineman. And the Texans will. I had nothing to lose at this point. They take another lineman there, just trying to beef up that offensive line, really committing to Evan Lamb, and that's going to do it for the 2023 NFL Draft. Just incredible here.
Great draft.
Amazing draft. Look at
Pleasure
the
to
draft
be here. Pleasure to the honor, really. I told you at the beginning, it's an honor to be here. Thank you for allowing me to be here.
Absolute pleasure. I can't wait for you to be more part of the commentary team. We'd love to have you. But before we go, we are checking out the overalls here in the draft recap. I mean, looks like the Texans had a pretty good draft. And some of these late rounds did not hit, but the top 3 selections, I mean, pretty good. We checked out the number 1 overall pick, Nick Viner.
There he is. Big left end to provide that nice pass rush that the Texans struggled so much to get.
Looks like he needs to get that conditioning up.
Okay. Yeah. A little big, gotta lose some weight, but you know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're 6'1", you're 263 pounds, you're a big boy.
Yeah. But that's what you like in the Texans. Texans like the big boys.
But
hard
then,
hitters.
With the second first-round pick, the Texans selected Jacob Martinez.
I mean, the speed. He's so versatile. I mean, there's so many situations you could put this man in, and he will execute to the fullest potential.
Yeah,
We've seen that at BGSU.
Yeah, that is a great selection there. Definitely cannot wait to see how Bauman just utilizes him this next season. And then, of course, they followed that up with Floyd Morgan. It actually turned out to be a pretty good selection there, and he might actually start at center as a rookie.
Gotta love it. Lloyd, the gut. He is just in it to win it. Great blocking. Executed so much in college.
Yeah, and followed up by that selection was Heath Camp. He looks like he could be a very solid player here for the Texans. Then followed that up with a string of interesting selections here.
You gotta love it. Dante Cox just coming at you, penetrating the offense. He reads it very well, and once you hit him on one-on-one, he's rock hard. He's gonna get you every time. Just lay it down.
Yep, you said it. No one could say it better than that right there. But here in the 6th round, Jamarcus Beckham out of Texas. I mean, that looks like a pretty good player if you ask me. Definitely needs development, but that looks like a pretty good player.
This man looks like he can develop into a very nice wide receiver. Can we take a look at the height one more time?
He's actually the same height as Jacob Martinez at 6'2". Solid size there.
These two rookies are going to do great things. I love that the Texans gave Lamb 2 opportunities just to let him eat. It was a lot of pressure on him last season, you know, between him and Jones. I mean, they needed it.
Yeah, they really needed someone like that to come in here to give them weapons. And we look at the updated team here. I mean, I feel like Lamb's got to be happy with what he's looking at here.
It looks way better than last season. I'll tell you that.
I mean, hopefully Jones can have another good year. I mean, he's got 2 new receivers. 3 new offensive linemen, 2 that are starting. I mean, what does he got to complain about here? I mean, they got him a better defense. I mean, I think this team can make serious plays here next season. You got the Reed brothers at safety. Texans trying to recreate the McCourty twins. We got the Reed twins.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Who are brothers. Eric Reed being the older.
This defense looks. The whole roster just looks improved. JJ's back to just show all these guys, like, listen, this is how you do it. He's going to teach everybody on this defense. Someone give him a captain pass off rip because this man deserves it.
That is true. Oh, man, as we are 1:30 in the morning, I am fucking tired.
1:30, huh? This was a hell of a draft.
This was an amazing draft. I'm so happy with how this has turned out. I cannot wait to get this first game underway.
I cannot wait as well.
We still got the preseason and still a long ways away, but I mean, this looks incredible. And Lamb, I mean, with the morale, which somehow still affecting him, he's really a 79 overall player.
With the morale, he's
I
not
mean, look, I
happy.
mean, the fans, they have, some of them don't like Lamb, some of them do. I think he's going to be great. And I just think he has the potential to be a really great player for us, especially with these weapons around him. But if he can't succeed with these weapons, I mean, I don't know what anyone can do for him at that point.
I mean, if you could see here, obviously they upgraded the offensive line. I mean, that was the problem last season. Lamb is running for his life. He's
Yeah.
getting cooked to a succulent lamb chop every time because he's running for his life. I
Yeah.
mean, but if he doesn't succeed now with these weapons, defense looks strong. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know about Lamb. Evan Lamb.
Yeah, well, it's
There's
going to
been
be very.
talks on Twitter about Stephen A. I mean, it's gone deep.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how he handles the pressure of this season. And, I mean, a lot of the Texans' success is going to, fall on him. And we
It
got
is.
Heath Camp here. We feeling a number change?
I think hold on 1 second. Let me check this. We just got this up here. Yeah, he wants a number change. He wants he wants to keep a double digit, but keep the linebacker finesse with him. I don't know what that means, but that's what he sent up.
All right, well, we'll just keep with his college number there, 54. Looks good on him. And of course, we got Darius Slayton, our number 1 receiver, wearing number 1 appropriately.
Oh, look at that! Still sharp. Got the.
Can't wait to see this, man. Can't wait to see the Lamb to Slayton connection. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be electric. J. Martinez, I believe, staying with his number 23 here.
It's a beautiful number. I mean, this guy.
Looking like Jordan. Gotta be impressed with him, and this is gonna be great. But on that note, that's the team, that's the draft. Thank you everyone for being around for this wonderful offseason. I think the Texans have really made some great moves that put them in a position to contend next season. Definitely not contend for a Super Bowl, but I think we can contend at least for maybe a wild card round spot.
Oh, definitely.
We should be making a playoff push.
I think that the Texans have made some very, very good selections in the draft, opportunities in the free agency. I think these guys, they went pretty bad last season, but I think from here, I think they're gonna produce way more. And wild card it's not a bad call. It's not a bad call. They could do it, but it depends on the chemistry in the team. I believe that there's 4 parts to a rebuild, and I think that the Texans are in part 2 right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But I think they made some good strides, and signing some players that maybe aren't really necessarily superstars. J.J. Watt, yes, he's a superstar, but he is aging. But just signing players that maybe haven't been given a chance to reach their full potential, and hopefully the Texans can maximize that.
And that's the beauty of the Texans, the organization. They love their players. They're smart. They know the chemistry. They know the IQ. I mean, they know what they're doing.
Oh, 100%.
It's pretty much like a surgeon. It's just, can't put words on it. Like, I don't even know. Just like,
here is the Texans Stadium, the brand new stadium.
Jeez.
I mean,
Let's
everyone
go.
just saying this is a beautiful place. Can't wait to get our first game there.
They got glizzies too.
Oh yeah,
so delicious.
$1 glizzies. As many glizzies
So
you
delicious.
want. But on that note, that's gonna do it here.
Yes, sir.
Stick around, check out the Instagram for updates, and cannot wait to see y'all week 1.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. It was an honor.
Thank you. This
I
is
look forward to the
again
future.
Alumni_presents on Twitch. Check them out.
Yes, sir.
big looks for coming on here and just adding a little, adding some sauce here to the stream. And we'll see you in the booth.
Yes, we will. Look forward to it.
Yes, sir. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Go Texans.